and a pleasure to join you in this quiet and gentle space. Maybe it's been a long, stressful day. Maybe you've been through a lot of stress, or maybe you just need a moment of silence. Whatever the reason, you were here, and that turned great. Before we embark on this simple yet powerful meditation technique of mindful rest, take a few minutes to set up the right space and state of mind. A little find a quiet place where it doesn't to have to be paused. Just make sure you feel safe and undisturbed for the next few minutes. As long as your back is straight and your body isn't tense, you don't have to sit cross-legged or do any special posture. The most important thing is that you be comfortable. You can keep your eyes open or closed, whichever feels best to you. If you leave them open, just gently adjust your eyes without focusing on any one point. Now, relax your shoulders, arms, neck, and facial muscles. There's no need to strain yourself to meditate properly. In fact, with today's technique, you don't need to try at all. Feel gentle. The technique of resting in awareness does not require you to push away thoughts or try to keep your mind blank. There's no need to control the mind. There's no need to concentrate intensely. We are not doing anything. We are just witnessing, observing, allowing everything to come and go. When thoughts arise, and they will arise, you do not need to push them away. Just let them be, like clouds passing through the sky. They come and they go. You also do not need to achieve any special state. You do not need to feel good meditation, deep meditation, or have an ecstatic experience. This practice is goalless. It is an invitation to come back to yourself as you are. Breathe. Come back to the present now. Take a deep breath. Feel your lungs expanding, filling with air. Then, exhale gently through your mouth. Feel your body relaxing a little more. Shoulders relaxed. Chest light. Repeat this 3 times. No rush, no effort. Just breathe in and out, following your natural rhythm. The space around you. While you are breathing, gently bring your attention to the space around you. No need to look at anything in particular. Simply quieten. Are there any sounds? Are there any lights around you? How is your body supported by the chair, the floor, or the bed? Everything is still happening. Life is still flowing, and you are pausing here in this moment. In essence, take care of yourself. And for the next few minutes, I don't need to do anything. No task to complete. Just be present with my breath, with my body, with myself. You deserve a break. You deserve to come back. You deserve to come back. Not someone else. Not a better version. Just you right now in this present moment. Now, when you're settled, when your mind has calmed down a little, let's gently go deeper into the inner space by connecting with the body. Let your eyes, is there open, slowly, gently close them. There's no need to rush. Just a letting go, inviting the mind to come in, feeling the bob from the outside in now. Bring your attention to your body, the body sitting or lying here in this room. No need to imagine anything. Just feel the actual weight of your body. Your body is supported by the surface underlying the chair, the floor, the cushion. Can't you feel the contact between your back and the chair, or between your hands and thighs, or between your heels and the floor? We don't need to think about the body. We just feel it as part of the present. Connect with the breath, natural movement. Now, gently bring your attention back to the breath. Don't try to adjust, don't take control. Just feel the air coming in and going out. If you were not sure how you breathe out them, okay. You can put your hand on your belly, just below your belly button. As you inhale, you can feel your belly rise slightly. As you exhale, your belly gently falls back down. We mema with that movement up and down evenly and naturally. Observe without reacting. If a thought comes up, that's perfectly normal. You don't have to push it away. Just notice. A thought has come up, then gently bring your attention back to your body or your breath. If you feel a little anxious or unsure that you are doing it right, up till 2. Remind yourself, here I don't need to do anything. I just need to be present. More this, the sun without getting. Try listening. Are there any sounds around you? Maybe a fan. 그래서 친최판주의 차는 on the street or people talking in the distance. We don't have to chase the sound away. We don't have to cling to it. We just notice the sound comes, the sound goes. There are nothing to resist. There are nothing to hold on to. Whole body sensation, light. And now that you are familiar with this feeling, expand your attention to the whole body. Feeling in the head, heavy or light. Feelings in the shoulder, soft or holding tension. Feelings in the chest, expanding or slightly contracted. Feelings in the abdomen, relaxed or tight. Feelings in the legs, grounded, touching the floor. You don't need to do anything with these sensations. You don't need to change them. Just feel them exactly as they are. Quiet space. If you feel a little ball floating, that's part of the experience. If you feel very clear, great. If you feel nothing in parties, that perfectly fine. No experience is better. No experience is wrong. It's all part of the journey. Now, As your body begins to calm down and your breathing becomes more steady, we move into a more subtle space, the space of the mind. The mind, a constant flow. Our minds never stop. Even when we sit still, eyes closed, doing naka, the mind is still thinking. It thinks about the past. It imagines the future. It calculates, worries, dreams. It is its natural state, like a flowing river. In this practice, we do not need to stop the river. We simply stand on the bank, watching the water flow by. When the mind wanders gently, notice when you are following your breath or feeding your body, and be suddenly you realize you are thinking about work, dinner, an unanswered image. 야의 목돈, 판이 야의 똥. When this happens, you do not need to blame yourself. No need to sigh. No need to bring the mind back. Just gently recognize, my mind is wandering. Just recognize. That is enough. The moment of recognition is when you come back. Ta bola chem to farm. Many people think that meditation is complete silence. But that is not true. Even people who have meditated for many years have times when their minds are very busy. They also have thoughts that keep coming up. The key is not to make it quiet. The key is your attitude towards that mind. You can observe it gently, like watching clouds drift across the sky, watching without participating. When a thought arises, instead of following it, simply recognize it as being there. See it as part of the mind, and let it go as it comes. 인맞짓, 낭 타오 파. Without holding on, without trying to push it away. You are practicing something very profound, living with the mind without identifying with it. Gentle practice. Washa returning. Try this practice now. Be aware of your breath for a few seconds. If a thought arises, silently say to yourself, thinking, yes, then return to your breath like returning home. You can do this as many times as you want. Te, ya, be is no. There is no ron, au. Every time you return, you are practicing awareness. You are practicing awareness. You are cultivating inner freedom. 창컴바이추 바리미슈. The mind is like the sky. Imagine this. Imagine your mind is a best sky. Thoughts are the clouds. Some days the sky is clear. Some days it is cloudy. But no matter what, sky is always open. Thoughts may come and go. Emotions may arise and then subside. Could be a later hum, but your deeper nakes, the stillness, the presence is always there. Repeat, no to don't. Try come back. This is the core of this practice. 1. Notice when the mind wanders. 2. Don't try to fix anything. 3. Gently come back to the present. If you do this enough, you will begin to feel peace beneath the thought. A gentle distance between you and your mind. A space in which you can truly rest. Now, having become familiar with the feeling of observing the mind, we enter an even deeper state, that of resting in awareness itself. Normally in life, we are always doing something, always aiming for a result, a goal, but right now, in this space, you are allowed to do nothing. There, nothing to achieve, nothing to change. No need to understand, no need to analyze. You can just sit still and be present. Let go of all effort. If there is one thing you can do, it is this. Let go of doing anything. Imagine your mind is a rock lying still on the ground. You don't need to move it. You don't need to touch it. You just let it be as it is. No resistance, no holding, no interference. Just an attitude of allowing and receiving. Let the mind be free. Now, try to let go of the breath. No need to follow it anymore. Let the breath pass as it is. No need to focus on the body. No need to record thoughts. Let everything be free. If the mind wants to think, let it think. If it is silent, let it be. No guidance, no forcing. We are resting in the naturalness of being. Like the sky after the rain. Imagine you are sitting under a vast sky after the rain. There is nothing to think. There is only silence, space, the clarity of space. And in that space you realize that you are awake, not doing anything but still knowing, not trying anything but still being. If your mind is beaded, okay. If you find yourself starting to think a lot, that's okay. Just neither. The mind is walking. 요래 한만. You're nothing again. Nothing is wrong. It is the allowing of things to be that is the essence of this practice. Repeat the spirit. Do not just be. For the next few minutes, I invite you to do nothing. Focus on nothing. There is no need to be in meditation. Just relax your mind completely, as if you were lying on the grass, watching the clouds drift by. No expectation. 3회 No goals 제정상. You will just wake up. Acknowledge the presence. If you want, you can occasionally, silently say to yourself, "Oh, I am here." Everything is as it is. These are not affirmations. They are simply acknowledgements of presence. They are like gentle sunlight illuminating a quiet space within you. And then, just let it go. No need to remember. No need to hold on to any experience. If a moment of peace come, let it come. If a thought come, let it come. If you don't feel anything in particular, that thing fine is the most precious thing too, that you have allowed yourself to rest unconditionally. Now, After you have allowed yourself to rest in nothing, no thinking, no controlling, gently return to the present moment. We don't escape meditation. We simply ease back in taking with us the stillness and openness we just experienced. We turn to the breath again. Now, bring your attention back to the breath. Then, no need to change it. Just feel the sensation of the air entering your nose. Hand, natural, a slow, steady rhythm. Feel your belly rising again, fan falling. No rush, no pressure, in just a small circle, but EB. Also, a gateway back to the present. Be aware of your butt, mental signals. T. Now, come back to your body. Feel ball contact between your body and the chair. The floor. Feel the heavy or lightness in your arms, legs, shoulders. You may feel a warmth in your chest. You may feel a tingling in your palms. No need to analyze these sensations. Just notice your body is alive. It is here. It is coming back to you. Expand your awareness outward. Next, notice the sounds around you. Is there wind? Is there a sound in the distance? Is there a sound that is present but that you usually do not notice? You do not need to react. Just listen as an observer. No labels, no judgments. Just take it in as part of the bigger picture. Open your eyes slowly when you feel ready. Prepare to open them. No rush. No widening right away. Just a crack. Let the light in. Let the darkness transform into images. Look around you. No need to focus on anything in particular. Just be aware that you are here in this world, still with a deep presence from within. Notice how it feels right now. Now, I invite you to take a few seconds to listen to yourself. How does your mind feel? Does your body feel different than before you started? Do you feel more open, lighter, or simply quieter? It doesn't have to feel gush. It doesn't have to feel Effortless. Be honest with yourself and acknowledge it. If you want, write it down. You can grab a pen and paper or your phone and jot down a few lines. One word that describes your current state, a brief feeling after the practice, an image or metaphor that represents your experience. This is open, but sometimes it helps you connect more deeply with yourself, not just an endos, but a starting point. You have just been on a very special journey, not because it is news, not because it is a high, but because you have allowed yourself, not because it is allowed yourself to come back. In silence, in wadu, su. This is not the end. This is just a gentle starting point for you to slowly bring awareness into every moment of your life. Now, as you return to the world around you, still carrying the silence with A, I invite you to take the time to listen to yourself, not with your mind, not with an analysis of right and wrong, but with a loving presence. How am I feeling? Close your eyes again, if you want, or just take a deep breath and ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? No perfect answer needed. No rationale needed. Just be honest. You may find yourself calm, relaxed, a little fuzzy, unclear, or still tense, and that okay too. Each emotion is a petty A, come and they go. Write it down if you want. If you have a notebook, phone, or something to take notes, write down a few things. One word that describes the current state. One image or metaphor for the feeling you are experiencing. One you notice about yourself in this moment. The point of writing isn't it to keep track. It is to connect more deeply with your inner self through a specific action. Share with us if you were willing. If you feel comfortable, you can share what you experience with a loved one, a friend, or your meditation commission, even in the comments section of this video. And they though might be connecting to see that you're not alone, to open up a flow of healing and one person to another. Recognize the small changes. Take a moment to reflect. How did you feel before you started your practice? What is it now? What has changed? Even if it was small, it doesn't have to be big to be valuable. A slower breath, a deeper sigh, a pause in the mind are all seeds of peace already beginning to sprout. Okay, deeper question. I invite you to ask yourself one more question if you want. What inside me needs more care? You might think of a sadness that has not been touched for a long time, a dream that has been put on hold, a part of you that has been neglected because you are too busy. Just by recognizing it, you have begun the healing process. No need to fix it right away. Just recognize it and embrace it with tenderness. Remind yourself, I deserve a break in this fast-paced world. Stop and dab even for a few minutes is a very brave act. You stopped. You listened. You were present with yourself. And you deserve it. A small gift to take with you. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a small gift from the practice with you. It could be a word that reminds you of peace, an image you remember when you need to return, a slow breath, something you can do at any time. Keep it in your heart like an anchor so that when life takes you away, you can still return. You have just completed a journey. It seems so simple. Just sit still, breathe, observe. But in fact, you have just done something that many people in today's busy life have never done. Return to yourself. And that, even if it is small, is enough to change many things. Congratulations. Because you are present, I want to send you my sincere congratulations. Not because you are good at meditation, not because you are still, but because you have stopped choosing to be present, giving yourself permission to rest unconditionally. Not everyone dares to do that. This is not the end. Today's practice is not the end. It is a beginning. Open to a bigger world. A world where you are not carried away by your mind. A world where you live with clarity, peace, and freedom. You don't have to meditate 4 hours every day. You just have to remember to come back for a few minutes, a few breaths whenever you need to. Meditation is about being mindful. You can practice meditation not only when you sit still. You can meditate when washing dishes and feeling the water run through your hands, drinking tea and really tasting each sip, and letting your feet take you without rushing. Every moment can become a space for meditation. No need to add time, just add presence. A few more suggestions for you. If you find this practice helpful, you can repeat this tutorial every day or every week. Share with friends, colleagues, people who are stressed out like you. Record yourself giving yourself instructions in a familiar voice. Join a meditation call. Simply take 5 minutes before bed to listen to yourself. There is no right path, only the path that is right for you. Bring this stillness into your life. Before we say goodbye, let's take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Remember, the peace you just felt is always within you. It did not come from the music. It did not come from this voice. It came from you, from the deep, awake, gentle part of you. And you can return to it at any time. A final thank you. Thank you for believing in me, for spending time, and for accompanying me. Every person who practices, every person who returns to themselves is a part of light for the world. If you find this content valuable, I invite you to share it with someone who needs to hear it. We don't know who needs a moment of peace. Just a few minutes size can change the whole day. Leave your share if you want. Leave a comment, the feeling you are having, something you have realized, a message to yourself or to someone else. I would appreciate reading those lines and know that another seed of peace has been planted. Wishing you much peace. May you always remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just be honest with yourself. See you on the next journey where we listen, let go, and heal.